Yep. Is it under your name?
Yeah, Amy Geffert.
Amy Geffert. Geffert, G-O-E-P-F-E-R-T.
We need to clear space in the back. What are we gonna get, Jay? What are we getting?
Get out.
No, we're not gonna get out. What are we gonna get?
Cover.
Oh, that is our last name.
Hey guys, it's bee day. So we've got our hive here, just kind of getting it set up, ready to bring the bees in. So we've got basically the foundations in here that they will build their honeycomb on and the honey. So it's a plastic template that has a little bit of beeswax on it and the start of the hexagonal little honeycombs. So they'll build up on there and start making honey on these. So generally there would be 8 across, and then this upper box would have 8 across. Initially we're just going to put, let's see, I think I took 2 out of the bottom, so there's 6 in the bottom. Gives them space to get them in here. We're gonna leave this upper one open. We're gonna give them some food. So this is their food. It's just simple syrup. It's just sugar and water.
Equal parts.
Equal parts.
For the springtime.
Yep. And then basically it just do this. It'll go on the tray. And we'll just kind of slowly drip out of there. They can crawl in this little hole here. Go in there. Get that. That just helps them feed. It's a little colder yet. The flowers aren't out in full bloom yet. Just helps them get started so they can establish themselves, because right now basically we're just putting them in a box. They don't have any food. They don't have any you know, honeycomb or anything to support themselves. So this will be what supports them until they get established. And then around the front here we've got this little piece, and basically you can either have just the white opening here, or you stick this piece in this way and you've got a smaller opening, or you stick it in this way and you've got a little tiny opening. Initially when we start up, we'll just keep that little tiny opening. Basically that is their front door, and the bee colony is pretty fragile when you just put them in here, and they can be taken over by outside bees and stuff. So basically by doing that, they just have a little tiny door to guard. Just keeps them safer until they're established. So basically that, once we get them in there, put this inner cover on. Then put the weather cover on, and we'll let them be. So we'll go and get the box of bees and get started. Oh, yep, and we've got the spray bottle here to spray them down. It's that same simple syrup solution, just to keep them a little less flying around, and pretty happy. Why we do that. Okay, so this is our box of bees. There's roughly 3 pounds, and roughly, I think that equates to about 10,000 bees. This is how they come shipped.
It's bees.
And then there's a little tin can in here. Basically that's the syrup solution or food. To keep them happy while they're in shipment. And this little metal tab here is will be connected to the little container that the queen bee is housed in for the time being. So we'll go ahead here in a second and get these opened up and pull out the queen and go from there. So food can out. That in there. I'm going to give this a little bit of a thump to drop them down. Actually spray them for a little simple syrup solution here. They're pretty docile at the moment. Grab the queen, check on her. She looks good.
They said to make sure she's alive.
Yep, she's moving around in there.
Could you show me?
So,
I need you to be closer to me. I can't go over.
yep. So there are a few bees on me, but we're fine. She's in there. She's got a little white dot on her. So she's marked.
Could you show me the dot?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. So.
I see the dot.
Okay. So the queen is in there. Brush these guys off. And we're going to give these guys a quick spray down again.
Where'd you put her?
She is right here in this little box in between the foundations there. And then we are going to take and put the box in here. And do that. I'll come grab the camera. We'll come over here. So we got the beehive here. We got the queen down in there. And then we've got our box with all the bees in it. They're starting to slowly make their way out here. But we'll give it 24 hours. And they should start making their way out of the box and start swarming around that little box with the queen in it. And tomorrow we'll come out and we'll uncork the queen and let them be.
There are currently loose bees in the back of my van. I just want you to know. Okay, there were at least 4 that were outside of that thing and were on it. I am terrified of bees.
They're not going nowhere.
If you don't
10
know
feet away
me.
from you right now.
10 feet? This van is not 10 feet
Yeah,
long.
I guarantee you it is 10 feet long.
This van is not 10
It
feet
is.
long. Anyway, they're way too close for me. I bought the bees myself. Let me tell you that much. But also, things on them are probably number one on my list of fears. So this is an exciting adventure for us. I did not intend for them not to be in some sort of container. They told me
9,996 of them are in the container. There just happens to be 4 that are on the outside of the container. They're not going nowhere. They're not leaving their friends. They're just hanging out on the outside of the container there.
he's not making me feel any better.
There are not currently any bees buzzing us.
So, I was reading this book. It's back here somewhere. I don't know where it is right now, but it's a book about how you raise bees or whatever, because we got bees to put it in the houses that we have. And this book said that, like, basically you could get them mailed to you in the mail. Now, we purchased them from a bee farm, which is not actually a bee farm. It was like some industrial building in the middle of Lincoln, Nebraska, which is contradictory, and I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway.
Is their retail location?
Oh, okay, it's a retail location. So they might have a farm. Anyway, we picked up our bees. Now, my book made it sound like they were like, well, you might just notify your post office that there are going to be live bees coming in. But I know for a fact that they would not put this container of bees, I'll show it to you later, in the mail. So in my brain, these things were going to be in some type of box. And they were going to be picked up in the box. We would transport them home. It's a 45-minute drive home, by the way. It's not like it's 10 minutes and
They
we're
are
done.
in some type of box.
They're in a box they can get out of in my
It's a
van.
little rickety, but it is some type of box.
Pray for us, y'all. I'm scared. Ready when you are. From a distance.
Okay. Run away.
Oh my gosh, there are bees all over you.